Здравствуйте, зрители и подписчики, меня зовут Шерши, и мы начинаем играть в игру Juarez. Так, начинаем.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Spring. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling. Funny, haha? No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Не сильно будет, мне кажется, интересно для тех, кто будет смотреть это видео. Так, ну что ж. Если же нажмите, еще не вижу. Никогда не вернитесь в убежище.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Они так, как я понял, они не пропустят. С левой стороны это повышение уровня, так, ну, сами, когда мы убираем.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse? Oh, yeah. I heard the shot and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did. As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gunhead in Lincoln County.
Будем продвигаться дальше. Так, у нас, как я вижу, скоро поднимется уровень. Да, так, зарядка сядет.
I knew that going through that front door meant putting my butt in a shooting gallery, so I decided to get sneaky.
Ну, как я помню, через парад. Так, вот мы подняли уровень, да. Можно уменьшить ок, нажимать ок, это не повышает меткость. Это тренинг. Ок. Улучшить это что это нам будет.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
Там махнулся так, как дальше, так. Куда-то там не
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Убиваем его. прекрасный, вот где же еще есть. Вот он. Итак. Два.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Так, нам будет... Хотел бы как-то позже. Это отлично, так, ну, уже сейчас продолжим. Ну что. Блин, вот
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you! Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave. And upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Beaudry.
Так, открываем двери. Ну что ж, смотрим видео. Несколько классных убийства. Чертовски умен.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do
О,
what...
да, она будет помочь. Держать немного подольше. Так, вниз. Вниз, а не сразу набежал,
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Черт, так, перезаряжаемся. Так.
That's when Charlie got hit.
They're
catching us in a crossfire, shouted Billy. Get to the other side.
Так, это перезарядка. Жаль,
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them around back. I'll draw their attention. He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Или таковой.
Many would have fled in my place,
Не получилось у него, спасибо.
but I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man? Jack, he's just joshing with you now. Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Graves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I? Get around corners.
Да? Вон дверка. Так, продолжим читать.
You were heading for the barn.
Используем лестницу, правильно лестницу.
Gonna make you bleed.
Там. Да, рукопашное дело такое.
Right. Making my way past a passel of
Да,
fallen
чисто не то, что я отменю навыков, так что ж. Так, нет, вот начнем. Теперь... Ну что ж, все, лучше. Так, что нам сейчас надо делать? Сейчас мы это проверим, как видите. Ладно.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired
Ты
guns.
можешь.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Перезаряжаемся, так продолжим. Сейчас. Да.
Finally, I had the stables within
А,
my
вот
reach.
мы, конечно, как-то мы вышли по Вот мы лошадь.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Что такое? Что ж, смотрим еще одно видео. Ой, еще. Это, как я понял, это шире. О, да. Хорош. Кары. Да, круто. А нет, мы
You
находимся
challenged him to a showdown.
дальше.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Так. О, сейчас будет дуэль. Я так будет круто.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful says? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables. And stepped inside, and bam!
А, вот.
Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Ну что ж, первая миссия пройдена. Ну что ж, наверное, на этом мы закончим наше видео. И продолжим, и, скорее всего, завтра. Ладно, посмотрим. Ну что ж,
So what happened? Did
посмотрим
Garrett
последнее
arrest
видео.
you?
Yeah, after I came to. bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Так, миссия у нас бывает новая. Ну что ж, дорогие подписчики, на этом я заканчиваю свое видео. Пока.